Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Redefining Widowhood. This is Carmen Andrea Harris. This is a test recording. I am testing out StreamYard on my phone and also testing out using StreamYard as a way to amplify my voice, get my message out without being worried about how I look and getting ready for the camera and all that good stuff. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, as I said, I am Carmen Andrea Harris. I am the creator of Redefining Widowhood. I created Redefining Widowhood in March of 2019. I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew that I was a newly widowed woman. I had two small children, and I was trying to figure out life after my husband suddenly and unexpectedly died. I started hitting record on my phone and I just started expressing myself and sharing my journey of being a new widow with small children and how I really didn't have any type of help or support or mentorship or coaching, nobody that could really walk me through the journey of widowhood because no one around me had experienced it. So I just began to share my journey. I began to rant, I began to vent, I began to use YouTube, honestly, in my videos as like a personal journal. And through me sharing, I was able to connect with women all over the world who were unfortunately in the same situation as me, trying to navigate life without their husband because their husband had died. And through that journey, connecting with other women, I realized that there was purpose in what I was doing, and that the Lord, more specifically, had a great purpose in allowing me to open up in that way and just share my rough and my raw emotions on camera. So I am very thankful for redefining widowhood. I'm very thankful for being awakened to my purpose through the death of my husband, and just very grateful for where this entire brand and community, if you will, is going. So I just wanted to get on here and check in with you all. I have not broadcast a video in a very long time here on YouTube. I said I was going to get focused on YouTube, and then my Instagram page actually took an accelerated turn that I didn't even anticipate. I Around September 30th, October 1st is when I really got that connected with redefining widowhood, because in all honesty, I had put it down. I didn't really know if I was needed in this space anymore, or what exactly I was supposed to be doing, if it was supposed to be, ministry and mentorship, or if I was supposed to step into the space as a grief counselor and life coach, because I am a certified grief counselor and life coach. So I just was unclear as to what I was doing in this space, because I didn't honestly feel like I was needed anymore beyond just popping in and giving an inspirational video here and there, when I know that I was supposed to be doing more in this space, like actually counseling women through their grief and coaching them through life after loss. So I had honestly put redefining widowhood down, and I had focused my attention on other things, because again, I am not only widowed, but I have two children that I have to take care of, two children that I homeschool. I don't live a traditional lifestyle. So I was actually looking at other options to rebuild businesses that I had built in the past. And that's when I got a message from the Lord telling me that I could not abandon my post with redefining widowhood. So I was very intentionally pouring back into redefining widowhood, posting content on here and then also on Instagram as well. And a reel that I put up on Instagram, I felt led to put it up by the Lord. I put it up on Instagram, and the reel went viral. It got over 2.8 million views. And from there, my Instagram page, it started growing radically. Like, it grew a little over 6,800 followers in 30 days. So I shifted my attention and my gaze there, because I recognized that it was a move of God and that the Lord wanted me to focus in on that space. And beyond the subscribers, the vanity metrics, because it's never about that. It's about souls, magnifying Jesus, walking in purpose. So beyond that, I was able to connect with a lot of other widows on Instagram that I didn't even know existed, like connecting with people via inbox and actually gaining some clients, women who trusted me on their journey and actually booked their calls with me to get on a widow to widow chat, which is a service that I offer in addition to grief counseling and life coaching. So just being able to do that, and also being able to connect with other people that were on a grief journey, people who did not lose a husband, really awaken me to the fact that I'm not done in this space. So I had shifted my gaze to Instagram, and now I have to pour into YouTube as well because I've not been on here for a while. So I just want to pop on here really quickly and just kind of break the ice because I've not been on here on a very long time. And I was like, oh, let me see if I can do StreamYard on my phone, because this is a way for me to get my message out, because it's not about the messenger, it's not about me or what I look like. It's about the message and what it is that I have to say that's going to connect with the people that it connects with. So this is, although this is a test video, I'll probably release it so you guys can hear, but I just wanted to pop in and kind of test this out and just recommit myself the same way that I recommitted myself to Instagram. I want to recommit myself to YouTube as well in terms of redefining widowhood, because I have much work to do in this space. So I'll be putting out fresh new content. And I also want to invite you guys to go to my website, carmenandreaharris.com, to learn about the services that I offer, where I can help you, where you can go beyond just free, YouTube videos and free content, and actually work with me one on one, or invest in one of my digital courses. All of my services and my courses, they are approachable. You can approach them no matter what your financial situation is, which is something that I recently reviewed my prices, and I want to make sure that anybody can access my services. Anybody. I understand all types of financial situations. Like when my husband passed away, all I had was the $500 that I found in his belongings when I collected them from the hospital. So I understand all types of financial situations. Like I've been in all different types of situations. Like I've had plenty, I've had plenty, and then there have been situations where I've not had much, but I still have always believed in investing in myself. As a matter of fact, like less than 30 days after my husband passed away, I invested in a YouTube course, which is ironically where I started redefining widowhood. It was formerly called Single Married Widow. So I'm just an advocate in education. I'm an advocate in investing in yourself. Before my husband died, I was in the internet marketing and the social media marketing space. So I've always been a believer in investing in education, investing in courses, investing in digital products and courses and coaching and counseling. So I'm I'm going to always advocate for the things that I believe in and the things that I have invested in. So beyond just, digging into the free content, I want to invite you guys, especially those of you who have been with me since day one for over 4+ years. I want to invite you to come up a little bit higher with me and to invest in a widow to widow chat, which is a chat where we get on the phone and you can vent, you can release. I serve as a safe space and a listening ear and a confidant for you, where you can share the things that you may not feel comfortable sharing with a friend or a family member. You may share things with me where nobody else understands it because they're not widowed, the things that are unique to widowhood. So that's my widow to widow chat. It's a 45-minute call. I also offer grief counseling calls, and I have a grief counseling program for those of you who understand that, okay, I'm going to need more than just one grief counseling session. I offer a 8 session grief counseling program, which I give you a discounted price on that as opposed to just paying for 8 sessions outright. But I have a grief counseling session as well, where we get on the phone again for 45 minutes and I help you to work through your grief in a healthy way. And that's specifically for your grief, whether it's the grief of your husband dying. Some of you may not be widowed who are following this page. It could be from the grief that you've experienced because you lost your career, or you lost your home and your vehicle and your lifestyle, or you lost your best friend, and you may not have known them all your life, but the time that you did know them, it felt like a lifetime, and you may not be able to express those emotions with anyone because they don't understand it. So that's the grief counseling call. And then I also offer a clarity coaching call. Before my husband passed away, I was helping women to get to a place of clarity, women who felt like they had lost their identities in marriage and motherhood, in the pursuit of money. And then also, women now who feel like they lost themselves in widowhood. So I offer clarity coaching to help you get clear on certain areas. And in terms of my clarity coaching, my areas of expertise are helping you to gain clarity on how to find joy, helping you to gain clarity on your identity, on your purpose, how to gain clarity on how to build up the resilience to keep going after you have experienced death, loss, and major life transition. So those are the three key services that I offer, where you can actually get on the phone with me. And again, they are priced extremely affordably because I truly have a heart to help people. I do have children to feed. So it can't be free. My videos are free. I feel like my videos are ministry. They're free. I'm always teaching, giving out, gems and information and things of that nature. But I also offer services where you can actually pay and invest and get on the phone with me, and we can work through different things depending on where you're at in your journey. Again, I have the widow to widow chat, I have the grief counseling call, and then I have the clarity coaching call. I also have a digital product, the Grieve, Heal, Live Masterclass. I just recently readjusted that price because, again, I want you all to be able to access grief and healing tools and strategies at different prices, so that you're not just stuck in the same place year after year and not being able to move forward. Okay. I don't believe in moving on, because moving on just kind of gives the notation that you want to move away from and completely forget about the person who died. And that's not what it's about. It's about moving forward. It's about learning how to live and move forward, acknowledging the death and the loss that happened, but still being able to continue out your life journey. And I understand that in addition to widowhood, there are different things that happen in this life, especially with us being women and having so many roles and so many titles, that can just make us stuck and just confused and in chaos. So it is my goal to just utilize my areas of expertise, my gifts, and my talents to help the women that feel assigned to me, to help them to get clear and to help them to move forward and to create a pathway forward so that they can find joy again, so that they can access healing and restoration. So again, that is what I'm here for. Again, I'll be popping out fresh new content, and I also will be being very intentional about inviting you all to come up higher and to work with me one-on-one, and to invest in the masterclass, and to invest in the additional digital courses and products that I'll be creating in the future as I feel led. So I just wanted to get on here very briefly. Like I said, this is twofold. I'm testing out the StreamYard, and then also just want to pop in and give a quick message. So thank you for those of you who will actually come across this and check it out. If you are listening to this, I would love for you to comment and tell me listening from. Tell me how long you have been subscribed to Redefining Widowhood, or how long you've been following me. Give me a little bit of information on that. Like, how long have you been connected, where you first learned about um, Redefining Widowhood from. And then also, I'll try to pin it. I think I can pin it in the comments. But if you go to my website, I just recently updated everything, my website, and I have a nice little freebie where if you give me your email address, you'll get my free 3-day healing challenge. You'll get my my 3-day healing challenge for free. So head over to my website if you're listening to this, CarmenAndreaHarris.com. Once you get on there, you're going to get an offer for you to get a 3-day healing challenge for free. We know that you cannot possibly heal in 3 days. I know that healing is a lifelong journey. However, I have created a 3-day challenge that is really going to help you to be intentional about embarking on your grief and healing journey. And it's a very quality experience, although it is only 3 days, and it will take you through a journey of doing some deep grief and healing work. And hopefully it'll be valuable to you. So let me know where you're tuning in from. If you are listening to this audio on the replay, and head over to my website, carmenandreaharris.com, so that you can take advantage of my free 3-day healing challenge when you subscribe to my email list. So thank you so much. And I will talk to you all a bit later. Enjoy your weekend.